Hello and welcome to our first Walpole Partnership technical video post. Today, we're going to explore the user interface changes and font changes related to Oracle CPQ Cloud Release 22C. And in that, we have those two aspects quite distinct, but also related, which are around those UI changes that you see here at the bottom of the screen that are going to be affecting in a positive way the Jet UI setup for both commerce as well as configuration, and the additional functionality that comes with that. In addition, we'll look at some fonts changes that have an immediate impact to the Oracle CPQ Cloud current release on 22C, and we will guide you through the admin view of what to look for and see if you need any help to work through those changes and understand their impact. In particular, we would want to show the font table, right, that you can see here now on the Oracle Cloud Readiness pages, and where you see on the left the different versions and releases, as well as we search. And if you search in this article, for which the link we will also make available, you look for the font table, you will find this quite quickly. And you see two main columns here on screen on the right side of your navigation pane, is that we have in the 22B Oracle CPQ Cloud version a series on font families that will be retired, or better, will be substituted by an alternative font. And Oracle is doing this so that it announces to you if you are impacted, that you can replace the fonts out of the first column if you're using any of them, and replace them by the ones in the second column, depending on the available variants and characteristic structure that you see on the right side of this table. Now, let's make this pragmatic. So we brought Pradeep, our technical architect and expert, and he's going to be able to show us where to find these aspects directly within your CPQ environment, particularly if you are an administrator. So Pradeep, could you give us a small tour of understanding where we can find what fonts I'm using in my current CPQ environment?
Sure, Igmar. Thank you. So to start with, first you need to check the version of your environment. So you can see on my screen that this environment is on 22B PAS 6. Now, if you open any document output in the document designer section, then you can find it out which fonts are available for your document outputs. Now here, because we are in 22 version, you can see I can find out the font like Times Roman in my list of fonts, which is not going to be the case in next 22C version. So here you can see that the Times New Roman font is listed here, so it can be utilized in your document designer output. Now let's move to an environment which is 22C version and see the document output, whether this font is available there or not. So if I open a 22C version document output and go to the same section of fonts, and then if I try to search the same Times New Roman font, then you can easily notice that this font is not available for selection. So it means that the document is impacted and I need to select the replacement font for this font. Now, this is how you will validate your impacts. And if you are impacted, then either you can fix it going by each document designer and email templates, correcting the fonts, and we can also list down the action item for you. So to list down the action item, I will again go back to Igmar and allow him to tell you the actions that you can take if you are impacted. Thank you, Igmar.
Absolutely. No, thanks, Pradeep. That made this font change quite pragmatic. And as we can see the impact, or as you can assess the impact yourself, right, from a kind of call to action, we clearly would advise you to look at this now, as you take notice of this video and the related technical article, because we do not want you to be ending up with an upgrade following the 22C release, that your output documents would throw an error once you try and generate them, or when you try and change them. So we really invite you to go away and check this exactly as per Pradeep's indication. And of course, you also can just simply come back to us, get in touch. We will very quickly just help you through this process so that your Oracle CPQ Cloud environment stays up to date, up to the latest standards, and follows the roadmap as Oracle is promoting it for each and every single Oracle CPQ Cloud customer. Thank you for listening in on our brief first video post, and we look forward to share more information with you soon. So stay connected, stay alert, and we will talk soon, no doubt. Thank you very much.